This is the instructional video for Plastic Welding Technology's Wedge LE Hot Wedge Welder. The machine comes assembled with an instruction manual, Allen wrenches, and a 10mm wrench. Plug the machine into a 220-volt power supply. Turn the motor switch on and verify that it's getting at least 210 volts. Use the speed dial to adjust how fast the LE travels through the material. The readout indicates feet or meters per minute. Turn on the heat switch. The actual temperature will be displayed. Pushing the set button displays the set temperature. To make an adjustment, hold down the set button while pressing the up and down arrows. The cartridge heater lights are solid as the wedge comes up to temperature. When maintaining temperature, the lights will flash. Next to the indicator lights, you'll find the two main fuses, as well as the motor fuse. The hour meter runs only when the motor is on. The LE has a cam feature like the Wedge with numbers in metric and standard. To engage the wedge, pull the locking pin and rotate the handle until the pin locks in the welding position. To adjust the bottom contour rollers, loosen the 10mm hex nut. The rollers are on eccentrics. Using an Allen, you can move the roller closer to or farther away from the wedge. Tighten the hex nut after adjusting. The upper contour rollers are spring-loaded, and they don't need any adjustment. Fine-tune the position of the wedge using the adjustment screw. The screw on the opposite side locks it in place. To remove the wedge, make sure the centering screws are loose. Remove one bolt and the wedge will drop out of the machine. Removing a single screw on the easy out wedge breaks it into 3 pieces, allowing the cartridge heaters to be removed. When ready to weld, load the material into the machine, making sure the upper sheet is loaded on top of the material guide. Clamp down the cam and engage the wedge. At the end of the weld, open the nip rollers and disengage the wedge. Your weld should have a clear air channel and an acceptable amount of squeeze. Thank you for using PWT's Wedge LE.